Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how you can create a navigation menu using graphical images that you've created yourself, either in Photoshop or that you've got off the internet. So there would be PNGs or JPEG files. If we just have a quick look at some. So here, for example, this is going to be my home button, and then the rollover button is going to be this one. So you can see here the difference between these two. So for every button that you're going to have in your navigation menu, you need two images. One is going to be the idle, so that's how the button will appear on the page, and one will be the rollover. In other words, what happens when people put their mouse and hover over the idle button. So if you were to have 5 navigation buttons inside of your menu, you would need 10 images in total, 5 idle and 5 rollover. Okay, so how do you get these buttons in here? Well, unfortunately in Dreamweaver you are not able to drag and drop them into your div. So here we've got a div called navigation, and I can't just drag and drop the button in whilst I'm in live view. You can drag and drop your buttons in if you switch from live view to design view. So if I switch to design view, the key thing here is to ignore how the layout changes. It does look different when you're just in design view rather than live view. But it does mean that you can now drag and drop in your buttons. So I'm just going to click here after my placeholder text, take the home button, and I'm just going to drag and drop that in. Now I don't need the placeholder text anymore, so I can get rid of that word navigation, because now the image is showing inside the div. I need the text there so that I could see the div in the first place, otherwise I won't be able to see the div. But now the image is there, it allows me to see where the div is. I can click on the image, give it a hyperlink, so this is the home button, so I know it's going to go to index.html. And then what I need to do is add a behavior to this button that when people put their mouse over it, will swap and change for my rollover button. So to do that, you need to make sure that you have your button selected. So it's very important you've clicked on it and you can see these little black sort of handles to resize your button. What you then need to do is go to the window menu and go to behaviors and open up the behaviors panel. On the behaviors panel you want to click the little plus symbol and you want to add a swap image behavior. You then simply need to just browse for the rollover image. So I'm going to go to my buttons folder, there's home over, that's the one I want to select, so I'm just going to click open on there and then click OK, and the rollover effect will be applied. So that's what my behaviors are showing here. Now, whilst you've got the button selected, you can also add in alternative text, a title to the button, as well as what we've done earlier, which was the hyperlink. Let's preview in Safari and have a quick look. So we'll save the page, and then when I put my mouse over, you'll see that it swaps for the rollover image, and it's hyperlinked as well, indicated by the little hand symbol. Now the key thing here is that when you're doing this in Internet Explorer, when you preview in the browser in Internet Explorer, you may see a blue border appear around your button. Now the way to get rid of that is to switch back into a live view and then click on your button here and then add a class to the button. So I'm going to click the little plus symbol here and I'm going to add a class which is called .img border. So the img standing for image and border being the image border. It doesn't matter what you call it, but it makes sense to give it a name that relates to what you're trying to deal with. In this case, we're trying to deal with a border that appears around the image. Because it's a class, it must always have a full stop in the middle and you mustn't have any spaces. Press return or enter on your keyboard and that will be saved into our external style sheet. So I'm just going to say yep, save that, and then I can go to the CSS designer panel window, make sure that I'm on my external style sheet, and then I should scroll down, see the class that I've just created called .img border. Select that, go to the border properties here, and although there's no border set, Internet Explorer still displays a border. So what you have to do is tell it that the style of border you want is none. And that then should remove the blue border that appears around your button when you preview in Internet Explorer. Okay, I'm just going to switch back out to design view and just show you how to add your button again. So I've got one more button to add in here. Just going to add in films. So let's drag and drop that one in. And again, I need to hyperlink that. So that is films.html. And then I need to apply my behavior to it. So making sure the image is selected, swap image, and then browse and find the rollover films over. Select open for that, and that's done. Click OK here on the swap image behavior, and then I'm just going to switch back into live view, and I'm going to go and apply my class to that as well. So I'm going to click here, come to where it says class, change that to IMG border, and that will remove that border effect. It will apply the class that we created to this first button to this one as well. Preview in Safari, and you'll see that when we save this, there's our rollover effects on our navigation menu. So that's how you'd create buttons using graphical images and a navigation menu in Dreamweaver, and applying rollover effects and hyperlinking them, and how to remove a blue or purple border that appears in Internet Explorer.